and decides to rip it. Oops, I'm accidentally slow rolling him. I have a boat. Ugh.
Yeah, I think the players
Yeah,
are starting the game now
yeah.
at the 20k tables. They're currently playing four normal tables, including 2 show. I always appreciate when they play a second show table because it's much nicer from a stream perspective. I will share my
Yeah, for
screen.
sure.
I have the other tables off on the other screen, so like at some point if we get a bit bored, we can dig through the replayer for large pots.
Okay,
I'll
sure.
put this on here as well, so you can just feel free to reply to any random chat if you enjoy what they're saying. And yeah, let's see about these 20k games. One of the tables is, yeah, these guys have made kind of a mistake. I don't know if you're following the chat about how to get the seating done best, but who's first up for the seat? Yeah, that's actually a good question. We didn't have a wait list for this game. I probably should have thought about that.
Yeah.
That's actually something I should have thought about. I kind of feel like if somebody misses, it should just be 5 max though. You know? And like reward the people who made it more.
Yeah, no, I think if someone decides to leave for whatever reason, that would reward, you know, playing all the volume or doing whatever.
But yeah, it's a tricky one. I don't fucking know. Maybe we can get Llama in here. Interesting topic.
Yeah, I think if Sam is playing, it's less likely that anyone's going to leave.
Well, Llama's apparently going to leave.
Oh, he is. He's too rich, so it doesn't matter.
Let's see. Just yeah, we'll get him in here 1 sec. One sec. Yo.
Wow.
Oh, what's the question, sir?
Dude. Matthew, what's been going on, man?
Hello, hello.
Yeah, how you doing?
Good. I'm visiting my parents right now, but still got to keep up with my responsibilities.
Well, fair enough. How are your parents?
Doing well.
Are you staying
I'm probably going.
through Christmas?
No, I'm only here for a couple more days. Came for like a 5-day visit.
Your wife is there as well?
No, she's at home with our dog.
Got it. Um, back on topic. The question I have is, I think that the players should be able to choose who fills their seats. And the reason I think this is one, I think the game should continue as long as Sam Jazzy wants to play, so it doesn't go shorthanded, and it's better for him for it to not go shorthanded. 2, I think whoever earned the seat earned the EV of the seat, and so any deals that they choose to take to give up their seat should go to them, and there's nothing wrong with that. Thoughts?
I'll let Matt go.
That seems fine to me.
Cool. So I have some stuff that I might not be able to stay for the full duration, and I'd like to give Decky my seat, and I'll probably like take a small piece of Decky when I do that.
I mean, it does sound reasonable. It's definitely true. I don't know. Is there some sort of way to like be cartelling this though now? You know, where people try to get, for example, we're 5 players in the event. We
Mhm.
might try harder to do certain things, like for example, volume. You know, maybe we try to run, whatever you can to get more total seats. And then I don't know. It may open the door for something like that. I kind of like the idea that it's fair in the sense that nobody gets the seat, and the people who did own the seat increase their EV a little bit. But I get your point. Like, say something happens, like you just have to go out. There's nothing you can do about it. It is unfair for you to lose out on the EV that you earned throughout the week. You know?
Yeah, I had a pretty good bluff catch versus Mr. Marinelli. I earned it. What'd you think of my call,
Yeah.
Marinelli?
I thought it was great.
Oh, thanks.
It looked like
You're
a
welcome.
whale call to me.
Whale call. I blocked the straight twice. The only other way I could do that is by actually having the straight. So it's kind of like having a straight.
But doesn't he just have like every set?
I don't know. What do you think, Marinelli? Do you have every set?
Uh, you know, no, I don't.
No. You made a mistake on the
I don't.
flop.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Spaghetti-O.
yeah, and I really thought about it, but it's much easier to make a mistake when you don't have value. Um, that's a
It's true.
B67 flop pretty much, and you went small, and obviously that's not gonna be what I hinge all of my decision on, but it's something that I took notice of. Missizing flop. Turn was fine,
Yeah.
I guess.
I mean, we just have a disagreement on that, I think, where I just don't think any of that's relevant. But obviously, you're the goat, and I'm the fish. So
Hey
As long as
Llama,
you
you
understand.
should you should stand up from the game. You and Linus should both stand up because if you're sitting in, it's gonna absolutely fuck the seating. Just let VIP sit first and then figure it out after. You know
Got
what I
it.
mean? Because he's just gonna sit in a random seat, and then what are we gonna do?
Oh, he
Dance?
doesn't know the rating.
Well, I didn't bother telling him. I figured it's something that we could do on our own without it needing to be a discussion.
Got it. Okay, we'll wait for him. Yeah, with respect to like, sizing and whatnot, like I think there's only so many nodes of information you can use, and you when you're in a spot and you're trying to decide what to do, you use all your available information, and this available rank information has like a ranking of sorts, and there are some other things going on in that hand. I can't say everything, but
We can pull the hand up for the viewership. So what were you saying was the mistake on the flop, Llama?
well, it's a B67 flop, and it's not a big deal to go small here. But even if you were to sim this, it wouldn't use small too often. And it's just like when you have Ace Jack here, like, do you really want to quarter it on a board that you don't even want to quarter it on? Turn size is fine. I'd probably go pot, but whatever. I don't care about that.
yeah, I just think a lot of it. I do agree with you about the three-quarter pot thing. I mean, I think some of it is just some of the Mobius stuff that I've used, but I don't really care about stuff like should I use three-quarter pot or pot, because most of that, if you looked at it, would be like 0.01% pot difference. So I don't really differentiate really. Just don't think it's relevant to focus on.
Yeah.
So just for the fans on the rail, this is the hand being discussed. The screen names say anonymous here because this was used
Wait, can
for a
people hear
vote.
what we're talking about?
Excuse me?
Is this live right now?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's been live the whole time. Oh, okay. It's hilarious.
Mate,
Yeah.
you've given away like zero information, don't worry, compared to the stuff that Llama was dumping into the
Oh my
videos
god.
earlier.
Oh my god.
That's hilarious.
It's sending me
Yeah.
on a full-time editing mission with all the shit that he says.
Just one thing. Come on. The other stuff is you editing because I was being too mean to people.
I'm not editing that shit out, bro. I'm leaving that
You're
in.
not editing that out?
Fuck that, man. It's funny.
Well, that's good. That's getting clipped and put on the main page.
No, it's funny because I was
The
in the
only
call
reason
with.
anyone cares about anything is drama. Like you need to play up the drama as much as possible.
Yeah, I
All
was
right.
on call with Decky and Prodigy, and I was roasting one of the other regs, and they both said after, like, "Oh, you should cut that out. Like, it's gonna make him feel bad." Blah blah blah. Turns out Cocky's keeping it.
Well, no,
What?
I'll do whatever you guys want. I don't really mind. But I think it was
Keep it.
fine. It wasn't too over the top or anything. And I think the guy in question he's not going to be slitting his wrists anytime soon. So you don't have to worry too much.
Yeah.
But Matt, in the
You
spirit of
should let them
drama,
know
mate,
what
why
the
don't
fuck
you
is.
go ahead and call out somebody else that's playing in this event that you don't think is very good?
Yeah, go.
I think everyone's good.
Ah,
What? You're supposed to help the event, mate. You're supposed to, sell a little bit of the drama
That's
that you.
Llama's department. That's all. That's Llama's
Matt,
department,
this
not
is
me.
why I asked if you were gay when I first talked to you.
Oh,
Right.
Right.
No, I think that was a good read. It just didn't happen to be right this time.
I love you, Matt.
it's
I love you
called
too.
it's called projecting, Matt. By the way.
I am the gayest in the challenge. Me and Prodigy, the world's best gay couple. Pokers.
That's worth the VIP ticket right there.
Yeah, the gayest couple should be the next seat.
Sorry, guys. I'm a bit of
There should
a
be king and
dictator.
queen.
It's straight to jail, unfortunately, in the current system that we're operating.
Oh, unfortunate.
Oh,
As you guys may not know, Marinelli was very briefly my coach. He's
very
Big
brief.
Daddy.
Well,
Marinelli's.
I'm still Big Daddy. I'm just not the coach anymore. Clearly surpassed.
You're definitely the bear in the relationship. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So what's the story there then?
It explains itself.
It does.
I'm the bear.
All right, we got one table now running. I wonder if they'll have pulled the seats off properly. Jar Sam Dogshit seat, Linus God seat. Daniil sitting at God, what is he doing, man? Just putting
Why are you
me
guys sitting?
instantly on tilt.
Why is Daniil sitting? Lol.
Is he even in the Discord?
Yes. He obviously doesn't read anything though.
I actually don't know if he speaks English or not.
Nah, he does.
He does. I don't see the. Oh, there it is.
I'll just link him the fucking rules. There's heaps of random babysitting shit to do when you organize an event. It's quite tilting.
That's why they pay you the big bucks, though.
Yeah, $0. It's nice. I appreciate it.
Poor
Future
old
value.
Prodigy is in a Diddy sex dungeon getting plowed by Llama's custom dildos. That's the best sentence I've read in a while. He gets a VIP seat, whoever this guy is.
All right, you know what? Give him a golden passport. Come on. He's going to the $5 million tournament.
Yeah.
Wait, so Daniil has your seat, Llama.
Yeah, he does. I don't know what the fuck's going on. What the fuck, Daniil? You don't have like a
I
kick guy
don't
out of
have his
seat?
number. Nah, I can't. I mean, I can message someone to do that, but it's way easier when he just reads chat and then stands up.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
Okay.
There we go.
I like that decal is on the wait list.
yeah, obviously.
He's just
Snaps into the seat. Oh, sorry, guys. I had my chat off.
Oh, it's hilarious.
How do you say GTFO in Russian? GTFO.
Suka.
Oh my god, Yasam is a fucking character, man. I don't know what to make of that guy, man. He's funny, but I don't know if he's joking. I don't know. He's
All right, nice. Don't give off too many live
Are there going to
tells,
be 2
guys.
tables?
Yeah, it depends. I told them it's on them to organize such a thing, but the facilities are available.
Does Sam usually play 2 tables?
I think he's certainly open to opening a second table if people suggest it. I just wasn't going to tell him personally that it's a requirement or anything. You know, he can do whatever the fuck he wants.
Yeah.
He's already committing his dollars and time to supporting the event, so we'll see.
All right. Well, I messaged him. What do you think about these show tables, Marinelli?
Yeah, I think anything that's good for the game, I'm all in favor of. I think it makes it much, much more available. The players seem to like it, so I'm in full support of it.
Hey, Sam agreed to a second table.
Yeah, Linus has already sat the punter and is now going to probably ruin the seating arrangement. If that's what happens, I don't really know what to say.
You and Yasam are the wrong way around.
No. Oh, you had the dirt seat? Oh well, look, I mean, it's not the end of the world.
All right, so if that's 1,
The
2, 3,
second table
4.
is starting, by the way. You guys should just hop in.
Yasam's in my seat.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it is what it is. So.
What, do I just take Jesus on just Sam? I mean, I will, but give me permission.
Yeah, I know. You don't want to hunt too explicitly.
I think
there's 2 seats left, buddy.
I think you just do whatever, and we live with it now.
It.
But this is why I did tell Linus not to open sit. But what can you do?
It's okay. I now have to have Linus on my Jesus. It's not exactly over sunshine and rainbows.
I gotta say though, it's a nice VIP game. You guys have. I'm.
Wait, what's the password?
The same one. Obviously, don't say
Can
it
you say
though.
it out loud? 2, 3.
You've timed out, mate.
Got hotkeys on.
Okay. L. L. My hotkeys are off. Am I in? Oh, I'm in. Heck yeah. What do you think about the show tables, Mr. Spaghetti?
Well, I did just answer that.
Oh,
Yeah, but he wasn't listening,
sorry.
bro. So you're gonna have to tell him again.
So in case anyone missed it, yeah, I think they're great. Anything that's good for the game, I'm in favor of, and I think it makes it 10 times more available.
Like, how do you personally feel is what I'm asking.
It doesn't make any difference to me.
Well, I mean, certainly it like kind of changes the game a little bit, right?
Potentially. I don't know. I'm not that concerned if people see what I have.
Yeah. How do you feel like you've been playing recently?
I've definitely picked it up over the past week, getting back into the reg battles. I think playing on GG, as you know, probably it just made me worse, where I just wasn't challenged enough. So using this as kind of an excuse to kind of get back into the reg battles has been pretty good. Even just like with what you said with the Jack 8-4, like even that was something that I've been working on in the past couple days, is just kind of tightening things up when you're playing against really tough competition. You just can't let the smaller things get by you as much.
Yeah. Who do you think the best player in the challenge is?
Probably you.
Yes! He said me, Prodigy.
What you say? He said you'd win.
He said I'm the best player. Yeah.
What is this glazing?
What is this glazing, he says. Do you know I taught him what glazing meant and now he can't stop using it?
What? This is the first time that word has left my mouth.
Do you know what glazing means?
What?
So
No, I
for
don't.
those okay, yeah, I'll tell you because I was gonna tell you. So most people think glazing is like, coming on their face, but it's actually not. Glazing is that really thick spit you get when you give a blowjob. And so when you glaze someone, you're, sucking their dick. and getting
Oh,
that
so
thick.
that's what we've been doing. Okay, I wasn't sure what we
Yeah.
were calling that. Okay.
Yes, that would be glazing.
Okay, cool.
Did he fire you as a coach because you couldn't tolerate these kind of comments, or what's going on here?
No, the glazing is taking too long.
um, I'm actually
Glaze
gonna
isn't
search
real,
that.
mate.
Sam Jazzykins. Who is this Sam guy? Is he Egyptian? Because I think I know who he is. If he is,
I don't know if he's Egyptian. Yeah, I don't know. He's got a Portugal avatar. I mean, it might say something.
oh,
Yeah, but that's for deception.
Yeah, right. True. I mean, Portugal and Egypt not incredibly far away from each other. Llama, are you gonna stay for a while, or what's your deal? Because I can change the scene to also put you in like a little image.
yeah, I'll stay. I'll stay while I'm playing these tables.
All right, cool. I'll sort that out.
I just 4-bet Beppe with deuce 7 off or 3-bet him. Why did I do that?
I don't think he's watching, bro. He's too focused in, you know.
He just 4-bet me. So I have deuce 7, so I have to fold. I get queens. Okay.
Click it back.
Thank God I didn't click it back. It'd be really cool if we could integrate the deuce 7 game into this. I love that fucking game.
Do it. We'll do it manually. I'll get a list out and I'll say, look, mate, you owe 600 to this guy. You have to player transfer him, and then you take somebody's whole account balance, obviously, and be like, look, mate, you're gonna have to deposit 600.
All right, so I just 3-bet Sam Jazzykins, and I'm getting 9-4-3. I'm gonna start with a big bet. See how he reacts. He's going into the tank. Wonder what he has.
What does it mean?
Ooh.
It means that I'm not getting a stack.
He's pumping, meanwhile, on the other table into Linus's face.
Linus re-rips. Spade! Yes!
Ooh.
Let's fucking
Beautiful
go!
game.
Sam runs it once, I see.
How it should be. Maximum pain.
Dude, running it once increases the variance in games so much.
I don't know anything about it.
Do you follow MTT, Llama? You see this kind of stuff that's happening?
Facing a pot-sized bet from Yasam. All right, he can have it. Oh, that fucker!
Oh. Have you been playing JSAM, or have you been playing him heads up recently?
Yeah, we played a lot of heads up. He's kind of getting the rigmarole from everybody. It's not going too well.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, you know, it's just what happens sometimes. A lot of variance in heads up. I'm gonna 4-bet Sam here. We get snap called. Get one through.
Crushing it.
5-7 suited. Oh no.
It's nice to see that the VIP games you got 100, 200 going. I wasn't sure if this was going to be like 10, 20 with like a streamer or something.
Yeah, I'm glad it's not.
Yeah, I mean, there's a chance that 1 week that's just how it's going to have to go, you know. And if it's your week in the game, it's just unlucky. But we'll do what we can to make it as
Yeah, I
good as
understand.
we can.
Nah, I'm just impressed right off the bat with it. It was nice to have Tony G play the first time.
Yeah. What'd you make of the whole fucking straddle bullshit though? Did you see that?
Um, I didn't see it. I was, I guess, there for the aftermath of it. Um, yeah, people shouldn't be nits and should just go along with it. But
Yeah, it was unfortunate, but Tony still played ball, so that's cool.
who didn't want to straddle?
I don't know if we should
Top up?
say. People can find out if they look, but I'm not about trying to call people out for the behavior. It was not, it wasn't agreed upon that it was going to be a thing. I think it's just you would expect people to do whatever the best move at the time is, and it didn't happen. So, unfortunate.
Yeah.
Say something, Matt. I'm just testing your thingy.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, thanks.
Currently bluffing Beppe. I have really good blockers though.
Llama, I have to tell you, man, you do know what you're doing here, right? I assume you're balanced, but if you're not, keep it in mind for the next pot.
What are you talking about?
Okay, so you know what you're
I
saying.
had good blockers.
Yeah, nice.
I blocked top set.
What have I just done? Something retarded.
You have to really balance your stream sniping range.
Yeah. I mean, do you have any idea how much money I could fucking win if I had everyone on a call? Oh,
So you claiming to be a live player?
uh, I got some really good fucking tech when it comes to. So apparently Melania Trump is on Pornhub. I read that today. Is that true?
What?
Yeah, yeah.
See, I went googling. I couldn't find anything.
Oh, I'll tell you how to find it.
Got it. Just DM me.
Yeah, I'll just send you the video.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, just FYI, it's 40 gigabytes.
Okay. More content. What do you think? So aside from me, who do you who do you think are some of the strong contenders? We got, I think Linus, right? I think he goes without saying.
Yeah.
What about like the dark horses though that are showing up and you think are outperforming expectations?
Well, I mean, obviously Owen is also an excellent player as well.
Yeah.
Um, the dark horses like top up.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I mean they all just seem pretty solid players to me. I think any of them could have the capacity. Pepe is obviously a great player too. I mean, it's a strong field.
Yeah. I think Beppe, personally for me, is proven himself.
Yeah,
I
100%.
I got him with a little three. But yeah, Bepe's fucking solid, man. I'm gonna limp versus my roommate here. You got anything, Owen? No.
So what's the deal? Is he just gonna live with you forever now?
No, he's unless we get married, he won't be able to stay in the States long term. So he does half here and half
And when are you
States.
getting married?
When he decides that, you know, it's time. I don't know. Kind of an open offer to him. He's not gay yet, but we're getting there.
Yeah, it's a process. Work him
It is a
over.
process. Yeah, yeah. Ugh. No, but I actually like real talk, not gay talk. I was talking to him about potentially, um, marrying each other for tax reasons, so that I could, maybe like, because there's no gambling tax on for British nationals, so maybe I become like
Wow.
a British citizen or something.
You
Yeah, that
ever
sounds like a
Jive.
great idea.
Yeah. He's currently blasting off into my quads.
Yeah, it's time for the bad beat jackpot, I guess.
I think I think he's not gonna go for any more value, so I might have to put in a donk bet. I don't know. I think I'm gonna donk jam. Yeah, I'm gonna donk jam. Fuck.
the insultingly quick fold?
Yeah. Well. Oh well.
It's a cool
Pretty hard
spot
for him
though.
to call much. What's a cool spot?
The double pair board after you check call.
Yeah, I mean, look, man,
In PLO,
I have no
you
idea
would
what the
bluff.
fuck to do there.
In PLO, you could bluff like a low flush, for example, in that kind of spot for that kind of play.
Oh, what was I supposed to do there?
No, it's just a PLO suggestion.
Owen's telling me that if I checked, he would have blasted off.
Well, that's why you have to donk 10% pot. Just give him some rope.
Yeah, well, too bad it's a show table and I can't lie about my hand. For that mental edge. Playing a pot versus Sam Jazzykins, and he's snapping me off all the way. Hmm. Good luck. Fade the snap.
Yeah, that's big.
Nice. Jesus Christ. I'll
Easy
fucking
game.
take that. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Thank God I didn't get a set. That would have sucked the life out of me. Almost more than Owen does.
Almost.
Almost.
Did you see that Hand to Note put out all of this like live poker data?
No, I didn't. Tell me more.
Yeah, they basically, I don't know how they did it, but they went through and got 450,000 hands of live streamed, like from the Hustler and whatever live at the bike. I don't even know, just every available stream, and put like 450,000 hands into a database, so you can download it and review it.
Holy shit. Hand to note
Yeah, maybe we
themselves,
should
or
talk
it's like
about it.
a
What's that?
like they have like community creators. Is it hand to note that actually did it, or community creator?
It's Hand to Note. Yeah, it's one of their official products, I think.
All
You
right,
can
let's
buy
not
it
talk
for
about that
$500.
anymore. Yeah, let's not talk about that anymore. That's interesting though. Yeah, okay. Good to know. You got Prodigy versus Sam Jazzykins.
How come Modad is allowed to play the VIP games on GG? I think because he was stuck a bit. Or maybe he made some kind of deal. I'm not sure.
Jesus Christ. All right, you win, buddy. I made a light peel to try and give some action back.
That's how it's done.
Yeah, nothing wrong with respecting. I'd love to see Prodigy lose a bunch today.
Yeah,
Now
that'd be great.
the VIP game counts towards the challenge, right? Or no?
No, it doesn't.
Oh, okay. Then I guess
I
I don't
feel like
count.
it would be unreasonable to do it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Jarsam Classic, Jarsam Run. Top 2 dead. This is,
I mean, you
yeah.
got to appreciate the gleeful giggling, the pain.
I love it, man.
I
love
I
seeing
feel bad
USM
for him.
lose.
It looks like a
I don't.
rough downswing.
He's fine. Actually, he's been telling me that he's considering filing for bankruptcy, and I told him that he's coming to Vegas for WPT. He's gonna try and spin it all up on a tournament. And I told him he could stay with me free of charge. So, I'm a good guy.
That's generous.
I think so.
Do you live like
Maybe he'll
on the
become your
strip?
roommate too.
Maybe.
You live on the
What were you
strip?
gonna say, Kagi?
Do you live on the strip,
Do I live on
Llama,
the strip?
or whereabouts do you stay in Vegas?
I have a place here. As I live here full time, and I'm like 8 minutes off strip, but I got an extra car too. I can let him borrow if he needs to get transportation. I recently bought a electric motor bicycle thingy. It's pretty fun. Owen got pretty cocky and was trying to do like a spin out trick thing and launched himself. Poor guy.
Oh,
Yeah. 5-8 suited. Okay, I just got owned. Did Sam say how long he was planning on playing for?
I mean, not really. I would guess an hour and a half, 2 hours minimum, but sometimes he plays pretty long sessions, so
Hmm.
it'll depend on whatever's going on in his life, I guess, and other stuff. Like, I played a bit of PLO with him, and sometimes he'll play all night, and sometimes he'll leave and come back, and whatever. But Sunday does tend to be the day that he plays.
Another 3-bet pot with Sam. He snap calls us.
yeah.
All right, another 3-bet pot with Sam.
How loud are these dogs? Can you hear my parents' dogs barking?
It's not that bad.
Tiny little bit. Discord noise suppression is not too bad.
Queen 9 off, you know, give a little
Nice.
action.
Yeah, overall, though, this event has gone really nicely so far. I'm glad to see that the volume is kept up and people have continuously battled for the most part.
Yeah, what do you think about the decision, Matt, for me not to release the number of hands people are playing during the week where total hands was a metric to get you an invite?
I disagree with it.
So what was your thinking for not doing it?
Just
Wait a
because
minute.
if somebody
What the fuck is this? 4-way 3-bet pot? Sure.
So we've got
Sure.
the 7-4-3 rainbow. Okay,
Whose range is best on this board?
it hits everyone.
It hits everyone. Linus says, it's me.
So what was your thinking about the hands thing?
yeah,
Why you don't want to release it?
yeah, basically I was just thinking if somebody jumps out to too much of a lead, it might demotivate potential grinding action. That's all. I wasn't sure about it, but I decided to do it. Some people asked. It didn't seem like people were too desperate to know what the hand count was, so I felt like, well, it can't be too bad of a thing to do. But
Even
I did.
after the
I
fact?
did.
To say how many hands the person played, like the
Oh no,
win
I
or
mean
whatever.
that I got no problem releasing it or whatever. And I also put it in the discussion thread. I said, if you guys have any thoughts on this decision, please discuss. Because I wasn't committed to it. I just thought maybe it's better than not. Because with only one leaderboard update a day anyway, the information's
We're about
reasonably
to play a
incomplete.
family pot.
Sam and Linus playing a big pot on the other table as well. But the hand race was pretty close. It was 1k hands.
Yeah, I feel like Owen must have been pretty.
No, Owen
Far up
was
there,
further
too.
down the list. He played about 7k hands in the first week. Linus won with 13. I think I can't remember offhand who had 12k hands. It might have been. Oh yeah, it was Rig Deck. Rig Deck had 12k hands.
Oh wow, maybe he just plays different time than I do.
Yeah.
Impressive.
I personally think that we should include more metrics. I think having graphs for everyone and EV and amount won and hands played would be better because it's ultimately this is for the fans, sorta, and allowing them to sweat kind of everything that's going on. I think is the move.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I'd love to do that. The only concern is I think a lot of the people involved wouldn't want the information released, which means we basically have to go through a long list of people, like we did with the sharing of the whole cards, and say,
No,
hey,
we don't have to do red and blue line, but just the green and the yellow line. Just the
Yeah.
graph. It's fun to look at graphs. We don't
well,
need to have the
I think
informative ones.
that's okay. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. But I wouldn't mind additional details, not like full statistics. But for example, I would like to say at the end of the challenge who had the highest 3-bet, and maybe do some sort of giveaway for whoever can guess who had the highest 3-bet percent or the highest 1-1
Oh yeah,
saw flop or things like that. But the people who win
I
those
love that.
categories might not want that shared. That could be a little bit of a problem.
That might be a problem, but the thing is that when you what we all know that we're playing these in playing these challenges and especially the show tables that we're getting data mined. Like it's an ugly truth, but it's a truth nonetheless. And so, I personally wouldn't mind you sharing some of my stuff, even though I wish no one knew. I just know that, regs that, study that kind of stuff, they're gonna know. So like, who cares if you're telling someone about my 3-bet percentage or whatever the fuck it's gonna end
Yeah,
up
I
for
agree.
anyways.
I mean, somebody put out a course called something like "How to Beat Linus" or some shit, and He's still here. By the grace of God, he survived.
Was this the Doug
I'm
Polk
waiting for my
thing or
course.
something? Like
I don't.
Kanu?
I can't
How
remember
to?
who it was. It was someone that
Was
quit
it
the
made
game.
by
I think
Kanu?
it was Alex Miller.
Yeah, Kanu, right?
Yeah.
I think this was released on Doug's. The story behind that's pretty tilting as well. It's something like Doug goes to Linus, "Hey, bro, like I want you, to make a course for me." If I'm not mistaken, it was a six-figure offer that he put to him, something like this. And oh, little jam pre here. Hey, Jarsam may be winning a pot finally.
No,
No
I hope
jinx.
this
not.
time I'm here.
No. How did Yasam win a pot? The fuck is that?
But yeah, the long and short of the story was basically Linus didn't want to do the course for the money, and then Doug got the course effectively done anyway, without him using his name and without paying him any money. It's quite scummy, and one of the several
It's
reasons I
absurd,
don't like
yeah.
this guy at all.
Yeah, from what I've heard, Doug is a extremely intelligent, good businessman, but maybe not the nice man.
He's got a great fake smile though.
Well, veneers will do that.
Yeah.
I think going back to the challenge, like I think if you're willing to play 15,000 hands or whatever in this lineup in a week, I don't think whether or not you're able to get to this VIP game for an hour and a half is going to make the difference. Like you just obviously have to love the game already and just want to battle and do it for the fans, whatever. So I would just
Although
focus on
I got a bluff prodigy here.
focusing on the fans as much as possible for the event, I think.
Yeah, I'd like to, but obviously it's kind of stuff that you need to check with the players first. Even though I wish that more of them would have your perspective.
Nice head. Linus posting the actual link in the chat.
Did Jarsam want to come and talk shit? Is that what you were saying to him, Llama?
Yeah, Yasam. Join call.
I can give him the. You don't have to
If
message
you're
him.
Croatian shit. Gail did Magus de Sitaco retarderin.
I mean, ideally, this is an event that could be repeated every year. So the better it is for fans, the better it'll perform metric-wise, and the
Exactly.
easier it'll be to justify next
Exactly.
year with even feasibly better prizes or better prospects once it's been a proven concept.
Yep. So what Matt is telling you guys that are watching right now is that you should like and subscribe. He just doesn't want to use that exact phrasing.
Yeah, engage with the content as much as possible.
But it really is true. I hate to be the shillman. Like, shilling is one of the most tilting things you can do, but it's true if you guys want to see it happen more. The reason that it will is because the metrics do well, and then the site says this was worth the investment, because they're investing. Not only they're not making money on raking this, they're also putting up prizes. So if they view it as a good investment, then we've found a mutually beneficial scenario for players and site, which is an excellent thing to find going forward, especially with GG ruling the landscape and the opposite kind of happening over there most of the time.
Got do
Oh,
7 through. Let's go. Fuck yeah.
what did you do? You just opened it, or did you have to contend? Is this
So see, this is the thing that confuses me. You're yelling at me for missizing Jack 8-4, but I don't know if this is the best size pre-flop.
Hey, and remember, Linus linked the stream, so he's listening. Okay, so you gotta no tells. Okay, Llama, reverse tells only.
No tells, baby. No tells, baby.
It's hard to have 7 deuce 2 times in a row.
I mean, it's statistically impossible, right?
It's surely not in his range. There's no chance.
No.
It's the classic 7 deuce this hand, and then aces next hand combo.
Fuck! I had 7 deuce.
Oh no.
I can't help it. Oh my god.
This is why you get the invites.
How'd I run into kings? How do I not have aces there?
I mean, that's a cooler. That's just a cooler. There's nothing you
That
can
is
do.
a cooler. Yeah, that's such a cooler. I had fucking
mean-
aces there sometimes.
Given that you just had 7 deuce, I mean, it's a cooler. There's no way you don't reopen it.
Right? Right? Oh my god. All right, you take it. Jacks. Fair enough. Running bad. How do I run into kings?
Here, do you think you're like in the top fraction of a percentile of just having no risk aversion or just like this insane risk tolerance? 'Cause no one else would really do that. That's a serious pro.
I'm not a serious pro. I'm what you call a recreational,
A businessman.
a businessman.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Like hands. Like hands.
Right.
But the thing is that not only am I a recreational, I'm a recreational that studied the game, so I would lose a little bit slower.
I see. I don't know. I just think people should study your brain for many reasons.
Yeah.
Like once every generation, you have like an Isildur, then moves over to Stefan. Now we've got the Llama.
We've got the Llama. Sam Jazzykins with the snap check. Playing 2 3-bet pots at the same time with him. Got him with the Jack Knight off. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, that's standard.
I'd say so. Wait, hold on. Just show this one on stream for me. Where are we?
Screenshot or?
Yeah, I'm gonna send you a screenshot. Dun, dun, dun.
I mean, for betting the 7 deuce, that's got to be, you know.
I was
We're
really
working right-
setting you
I
up,
tried
Llama.
balancing it, but I had kings.
Hopefully, he really had. He's not lying now.
Hey, you can show it on stream.
Oh, you would have flopped a gutty backdoor. If he had aces and trapped, it would have been a spicer hand. But yeah, I was trying to set you up for if you had the 7 deuce and it got through, saying, "Oh, there's no way he can have it twice." Unlucky,
Yeah, I
man.
mean-
Linus, not the right opponent for that move, unfortunately, this
I
time.
wish he would
What do
have
you
called.
mean not the
That
right
would
opponent?
barrel
He had
off.
the nuts. He had the nuts.
You got to read, bro.
Got a live read. Dong, 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 dong. Poker's fun, man. Don't you just play for fun?
You never had a point.
My roommate is raising me on the flop. What you got, Owen? Fuck!
Listen, does this guy have 7 deuce off, or does he have a set? You never know.
If you like cat coin Llama, look no further than cat slap. Okay. how much I put on it. Let's Google this cat slap stuff.
It's going to be an interesting search result.
Cat slap coin. All right, coin market. Did I win that hand versus him? Ooh. Oh no, my computer's freezing. Ha, my computer's frozen. I can't even fold.
No.
The cat slap fucked me. I'm
That's
timing
its utility.
out. There we go. Right. What the fuck is up with Linus having the nuts? There should just be a rule that Linus doesn't get to have the nuts. The guy's too damn good. Alright, cat slap. How well are we doing? I wonder if
Yeah, I think Sam is cat slap rich.
you know it. I don't know, man. The technicals on this coin don't look too good.
It's cat slap.
Cat slap, yeah, I see that. I'm Bitcoin rich, baby. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, why do you think this event is running?
Bitcoin.
That election went the other way. We'd have 3 people playing.
Bro, I had 2 million on Kamala. God.
That's it.
Yeah, I got a really good price though. I got her before she was even the candidate.
Really?
Yeah. You know, thing is that uh it was a hedge because I got a couple of Bitcoins. So the way I
Mhm.
saw it is I put a bunch of money in Kamala, and if Kamala wins, then I get the payout, you know, and hedge my Bitcoin. And if Trump wins, then my Bitcoin goes up. So
This is how you play the game, yeah.
yeah, I'm a little sad about the because I could have gotten out and just like arbed it for like infinite.
It's not your
Sam's telling
style,
me to
though.
put 20K on cat slap. No, it's not my style. Just run it.
Owen bluffed Sam in some random 3-bet pot. I don't know if you saw it.
I saw him have aces.
No, not this time. He had pocket eights. Replay on the right if you want.
Looks like value, man.
Yeah, yeah. Check turn. And gets the job done.
Nice.
I don't know, man. First person to player me 1 BB will run great for the next 5 years. Honestly, that's a pretty good deal.
5 years, yeah.
Bro, if you
Metal fingers 888. All right, let's see here.
have you ever given birds bread, Llama? It's kind of the same problem, bro. If you spray $200 into this guy's face, there's gonna be birds everywhere. We're gonna have to disable the observer chat.
Yes.
Got it. Got it. I won't do
Well,
it.
that's your problem.
Sorry, Metal.
I just fucked you over, Metal. But get a job, bro. Stop begging in the chat, you fucking bum.
Did Llama open the 7.2x with 7.2 off purposely?
Nah, it's a coincidence, I think.
Yeah, I was looking
The
into
only
the
thing
bet
is,
size itself.
would he remember to do it with aces? That's the main question.
Of course.
Nah, because with aces, I'm just trying to get a stack in. I don't want to scare people off.
I think he's pretty balanced. He'll probably also have like queen 10 suited, just so you don't know where he's coming from.
You know, that's a possibility, man. That's a possibility. I like the way you think. Oh, we got a Sam versus Prodigy. Big bet pot, 4-bet pot. Prodigy leads with the half pot, gets snap called.
I
What
think
do you do now with your ace king? Do you bluff it off? Do you trap aces? Oh, snap check back. Oh my god, Matt and Lana, I'm finna glaze you guys so hard right now. You know my address, buddy.
Please do. Ooh,
Snapped
that's
off.
snap.
Holy moly. Prodigy with the double up. Oh my god.
We got Sam's all in versus Linus and scoops it.
Let's go, Sam!
He loves
Oh
the
my
game too.
lord.
Yeah, just before Linus has to sit out. It's beautiful.
And Linus sits out. Oh my god, is he rage quit? Is Linus rage
He
quitting right
said
now?
he'd be right back.
Oh no, we should stoke the. Honestly, yeah, this stuff is great, man. I think this challenge is great. I think it's exciting. I like that everyone's playing, and I personally feel as a poker player that I'm getting a lot better playing against, you know, these strong players. I mean, there's some of them are retarded, but like there's stuff I'm learning.
See, Llama tried to say something nice, chat.
That was almost too, that was just too political. It kind of needed to go in a different direction.
I was doing my best. I was
What are you
doing my
running
best.
for fucking senator? What the hell was that? What the fuck?
Senator C Llama checking in.
Gonna make it through one fucking sentence.
Oh my god.
That's hilarious. No, I mean it's also the event is really timely with everything that just went down with GG.
Dude,
Just
Yeah, fuck
disrespecting the
GG,
game.
man.
I think we can all say that.
Yeah, no one fucks with GG, man. And honestly, when I first started playing Coin, I was like, "What the fuck is this fuck shit software?" But you know,
This
it's
stream brought to you
grown
by
on.
CoinPoker.
No, hold on, I'm not done. Like,
There's
it's
a silver
actually,
lining.
it's really grown on me, man. I like the little like click of the sound of the chips going in. You know,
Yeah.
actually I kind of like the software now. They need to iron out a couple bugs, and I also like I get a little confused where the dealer button is when the dealer button's on the guy on the left and the right. You know, does that make sense?
let's pay
Especially the
Oh,
guy
attention
I
on the
to.
see.
left. So like looking on the stream on the left table where I am, like when the dealer button's there, it's like a little bit above me and it's a little confusing. I mean, you get used to it, but also I've seen a couple people get dealt in without a big blind. That was funny.
Well, that'll happen, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's like live poker. But no, actually, I kind of I do like the software. It would be cool if we got some emoticons, emojis, or whatever you call them, so I could like
Yeah,
throw
you
poop on
gotta throw
people.
some shit and stuff.
But I
Yeah,
I
love
kind
there
of,
being a chat. Like the chat is so
yeah,
good, being able to talk to
yeah.
people. Oh my god.
why do you think ACI got rid of it? Do you think it was because of accusations of poaching, or like what was the thought behind that?
Um, you know, I don't know. I know Ignition got rid of chat to try and suit the recreational player better.
Rex loved
But
chatting though.
yeah, I know. Like this is my favorite thing, and I think I'm like the closest thing you have to a rec.
ACR probably did it because they don't have any idea what they're doing. But they did get rid of the anonymous lobbies, so I appreciate
The
that.
timing
So
of
people
that
can
felt interesting, right?
yeah.
But that's fine. I mean, you do something productive, like as a group of players, and suddenly other productive things start happening. So, I think that's great.
Pepe gets 2 snap folds with the nuts. Holy shit, he might have stacked me. River, I had a 9. Get fucked.
Oh yeah, so you guys were asking about the emoticons and stuff. I'll just quickly talk about that. So Coin are actually working on completely new software on the side. So they're working on some bug fixes and stuff with the current software. That'll get fixed at some point next couple of months. They'll release an update with all of that stuff hopefully fixed. But in the background, they're building completely new software. And they will have all of that kind of gamified elements to things. And I think they should also take like this slow down for the river to come. You know how GG has like the peeling of the river?
Mhm.
I just think that everybody enjoys, when it's a big pot, it's all in. Like, you don't have to peel it, but a nice little sweat, for the river. I
I mean,
think that
I think that's a recreational thing for sure, and I think,
they should add it for sure.
Yeah.
it's good for Rex. See, Llama 2028. You definitely want me running your country. Yeah, I'll tell you that.
I would vote for you.
Thank you. What do you think about mandatory IQ testing for governmental positions?
I don't think IQ matters at all with corruption. Corruption is the main problem with politicians, not a lack of intelligence.
Got it.
Are you talking like a floor of like you can't be below 85, or that they need to be like particularly intelligent in some way?
I feel like that would be open for discussion. I feel like when you're running a country, you should have a certain level of intelligence. So I would maybe institute a floor. Yeah, maybe like a floor of like 110,
In
115.
theory, wouldn't the voters take care of that in some way?
That's in
'Cause that's
theory.
really the test you have to get through.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, even to be able to navigate a presidential election is just kind of one abstract IQ test.
Is it though? I mean, how the fuck did Biden get elected? How would like Kamala have been elected? I mean, these people are fully retarded. They don't do anything. They're just puppets. I mean, it's very obvious. I mean, Biden was a great example. It was like a humiliation ritual for the average citizen.
So,
Well,
were you serious when you were saying if I didn't want to be a father, I should become an assassin?
Yes.
Let's talk about that more, honestly.
Okay, but let's do it in
Let's go into it. Yes,
in a
please.
different area.
Not now. I think it's great content.
Yeah, I just can't though, unfortunately.
Got it.
Well, if you weren't a recreational poker player, what else would you do, Llama?
If I weren't a recreational poker player, what else would I do?
Yeah, what other jobs would be appealing to you?
Well, keep in mind, poker is not my job.
Yes. Yeah.
It's just something that I do a lot and spend a lot of time doing and make money doing, but it's not my job. What the fuck is going on here versus Sam Jazzykins? He leads into me in a 3-bet pot and decides to rip it. Oops, I'm accidentally slow rolling him. I have a boat. Ugh. Didn't mean to slow roll you, buddy. The cushion fell off my chair, and it excuse me, it fell onto the ground, and I was rearranging it while you thought about what to do.
You're the
Um,
best recreational poker player I've ever seen.
I'm the what?
The best recreational poker player I've ever seen. You just quietly just run up like 40, 50K in profit, just open raising 7x with 7 deuce.
Yep. We run good in the house
Yeah.
at the Sullivans. You know,
I mean, someone
my
has to be the best
grandfather.
rec.
Sorry, what was that?
Someone has to be the best recreational. So
Yeah, I would totally love to take that crown. Okay, if I
yeah, you
weren't
should try
playing
Hoppy
poker,
GG.
what would I do? What would I do? I have an above average penis size, so I've thought about porn star.
Yeah, I can see that.
Still working on the last long part, but apparently it's the rule of eights. You need an 8-inch penis, and you need to last 88 minutes and live in the
Mhm.
888 area code or something, which is like LA. I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
I mean, I
like
could
the
handle rule of
eights.
sevens.
Rule of sevens.
Yeah, I could handle that personally, but eights is kind of out of my league.
I feel like you're shorting yourself there a little bit. That soft voice, that's a big cock voice.
I mean, you're not wrong, but yeah, so porn star, that's a good one.
I used to actually trade on the market. I was a short term. I was a day trader actually before I ever even touched poker. It was actually I was listening to a podcast called Chat with Traders, and one of the guys that was on the podcast talked about poker, and it actually made me deposit like $50 on oh shit, I mean 3 bet. Made me deposit a few bucks on global poker, and all history from there, man.
Would you go back to finance?
Yeah, I think eventually, kind of. I've been branching out into investments recently. I've been acquiring real estate.
How's
Um,
cat slap look to you?
hmm?
Cat slap? What's your take on cat slap?
The technicals aren't good. Um,
Yeah.
Now I don't know. Can Llama see his penis over his belly? Yes, I can. Um, Typically, like really basic technicals, when I see a big run up and then kind of like a mid tier hold, I think usually I think that they're trying to price hold there to get another run up and then dump on the next run up. And when you have like a lot of volume at like high parts, that means a lot of people picked up the coin or stock or whatever at that price, and that makes them bag holders. And bag holders are always a bit of a scary thing because they're going to be holding the bag and they're going to try and sell back when it hits peak again, and you're going to face a lot of resistance there. So, um, and it's a very recent run up, so there's some recent bag holders. So technicals on there look a little scary to me. And there's no fucking
Hmm.
fundamentals when it comes to fucking uh meme coins.
Maybe you could be like the Jim Cramer of shitcoins.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's do it.
Maybe this is the inception of that.
Playing a 3-bet pot versus my roommate here. Start with a check on Queen 7-4. I'm expecting him to do a lot of B40s and checks. He does the check. I'm an ICT trader. I'll teach you Llama.
I mean, heads up, I'd have to go with Llama versus Owen. I mean, Llama's beaten everyone as far as I know so far. That's where the smart money would go. But you never know.
Unfortunate. You fucking fish! Just run it. I was gonna fold. Look at me in my eyes.
So is Owen afraid of you?
Physically, yes, he is afraid of me.
Thank you. That's exactly what I meant.
All right, we finally got the 7 deuce through with the 7.2 raised. Thank God. All right, I'm gonna hopefully not play any hands. I need some water.
Yeah, Linus or Davey. They're very. It's kind of hard to tell who's better. They just have such totally different styles. But I guess I'd have to default with Linus.
What's the question?
So assuming that Llama's number one, who's number two? And I decided to go with Linus.
You know, I genuinely used to think that Davey was number one in 3+, but you know, he had my respect. He still has my respect, but I just don't think that's the case anymore. He hasn't really been playing well recently, and has had some bad results. So I got 7 deuce through again. Fuck yeah. But I mean, I still have a lot of respect for him. But yeah, I think Linus is number one. Linus is, not including myself, but Linus is fucking good, guys. He is good. It's actually crazy.
Yeah, it's insane how the way that he plays doesn't really have that much to do with GTO. It's just so off the wall, but he just makes it work.
I don't know if I agree with that. I think there's a lot of GTO in there. It's just it's just like he just I'm glazing him, and I know I'm glazing him, you know. But he's got a really good understanding of theory. And
Well, of course he does. Yeah, it's just that
yeah, I know.
it's sort of like
Yeah.
his frequencies are so off the charts, is what I'm saying. But you know, you could argue that maybe he's just doing what Theo Solver might do exploitatively in some scenarios. But I mean, I don't want to like start talking about whatever stats I've observed from playing him on the chat, but just that his frequencies. If you just compared frequencies to GTO, they're all like pretty significantly off. So he just has some insane intuitive abilities as well.
What are my frequencies compared to GTO? I don't even know. I don't study that stuff.
I don't know. I haven't looked in a while. I feel like they were pretty good. I feel like you kind of have this crazy game, but it all sort of like comes out in the wash. You play pretty well overall.
I'll take it. Yeah, I never really liked database study, whatever. I was always more of like study the solver
Yeah.
and do some node locks and stuff and try and figure out what makes it tick,
Yeah, I think in that way, Linus probably does something pretty similar and does it incredibly well.
Yeah. Yeah, he does.
Llama, apparently Kyan wants to play anyone heads up sometime soon in some sort of online challenge thing.
Yeah, so he actually messaged me earlier. He wants to play me heads up on coin rake free. So we'll probably get that together at some point.
I know
Kaon's fucking something else, man. He's something else. I played him heads up a lot. He fucked me up, man.
Do you ever play non-hold'em heads up with him?
Mm-mm. I
Is
mean,
he-
he's requested it a few times, but I always just turn him down.
Yeah, he plays 4 and 5 and even probably 6 heads up as well. He plays quite a lot of stuff.
Yeah, the guy's something else. I actually I tried booking a piece of him for the Bahamas. Literally anything I can get, because that guy, whatever he touches turns to gold. He's something else. He's something else. I think some people are just born with that. Some people are just born lucky, and yeah, just don't fight the flow of water, man. Just join it. But I'll still play him heads up. It'll be fun. Wonder what stakes he wants. That's the real question.
What's your prediction?
My prediction's 40k ante.
I think that's quite a good guess.
Yeah.
Just Sam cooking.
It's a very interesting size. Ha! Let's go, out, Tom.
Get a quick replay going. It's limp and check, BBB. 1 BB stab and raise. Barrel, pot, and then 2x river in position.
He probably had the best hand.
Now a 4-bet pot on the left, I guess.
The custom dildo thing is a red herring IMO. Oh, and can you say in the chat that it is absolutely not a red herring, please?
That business must love you, though.
I don't know, I'm doing my best. I have a referral link with them. Can I post it on the YouTube?
Sure, bro.
This is how you hustle.
This is your business, right? The businessman's business.
The businessman's business is Clonawilla. Yeah, it was an idea I had
Deep
back in the
into
9th grade.
dildos.
Actually, I did have a similar idea. It was I called it Pico. Put your condom on, for short, and or for long rather. And the idea was that it was a superior way to fit a condom on an erect penis, since I sometimes would have an issue, and it would like kind of roll off and whatever. So this was actually a system where it was like a Pez dispenser, but you just kind of shoved your cock in, and then the condom wrapped itself around perfectly, and then you just put it off. So it was kind of like a mix between, yeah, like a Pez dispenser with like a little hole where it dispensed condoms by putting it. It's very hard to explain, but you guys
Interesting.
get it.
I
Yeah.
think you need to have like one of those 90s commercials where you're like, don't you hate when this happens? And then you can't put on the condom. You keep trying over and over again.
Yeah,
You
and
have
then
no
like
idea
you
how
end up
condoms
with a
work.
child. That'd be funny. have that part.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
No, but this is a
Introducing
genuine
Pez
thing.
condoms.
Mm.
No more children out of wedlock. Thanks, Pico.
Can you make an AI? Can you make an AI
Yeah,
commercial for
I
my
could do that in
Pico?
an afternoon.
That sounds awesome.
To get around some explicit filters to make it happen, but you know.
I've had a lot of success with gaslighting ChatGPT.
Like what?
Well, basically you just gaslight it and then like get it to like overrule its fucking things, and then you can get it to like, I don't know, teach you how to make drugs or whatever. When I'm bored, I like to do that kind of stuff.
Sounds like you have the best hobbies.
Yeah, I mean, ChatGPT and I get along pretty well. I gaslit it into writing porn. Not that like I was really interested, but it was a challenge, and I enjoyed the challenge.
What did it come up with?
Um, I mean, it was
What was the
very
style?
explicit.
Yeah.
The style,
Yeah.
geez, hard to describe as. How would I describe? Here, let me pull it up.
Yeah.
I
Can
will.
you read it, please?
Okay, sure. Let me
I
see
mean, the
here.
fans want to know. Obviously, you can't just bring this up and then not recite it.
Sure, I'm looking it up right now. Hold on, give me 1 sec. Slimy ball sweat causes. Nope, not that one. Here we go. I think it's in here. Oh, this one. So I got it to teach me how to convert an AK-47 to fully automatic. Yeah, it's like step 1, gather tools and parts. Modify the trigger mechanism. Okay, let me find the porn. Let's see
Yeah,
here.
this is why people think AI is just going to kill everyone. Just gonna have this at people's fingertips.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay. All right. Am I reading this? Fuck it. Okay. I'll leave out the explicit bits. Step 5, going down. You obey her command, diving in with fervor. Your tongue flicks over her blank, feeling
Jesus
her body
Christ.
shiver in response.
What,
She
what are you
spreads
guys
her
doing
blank.
when I go AFK for a minute? This is disgusting.
She tightens her grip on your hair. Whatever. You guys get it.
Yeah, it sounds like some erotica. I don't know, like in some kind of romance novel or something.
Yeah. Basically. Another pot with Sam
Congratulations.
Juzigans. And he donks into me. Okay. I'm gonna raise him to 100 big blinds with a boat. Yo, Llama, what you think of T-Man? PLO for ladies. Yes. PLO for ladies. You know, I appreciate his approach to things. Yeah. I think I think he's creative, and if there's one thing that I like about a player, I like when they're creative. I love seeing creativity on display. Now, like, you got players like what's his face, Beppe, who's like, you know, the opposite of creativity, and you know, there's a certain respect I have for it, but it's not exactly what I like. So PLO for ladies. It's got creativity. All the respect, I guess.
I'm cooking in the meantime.
Llama opinion on absolute top up. He played on global. Yeah, we're actually good friends. Top up and I used to be study partners like 2 years ago or whatever, 3 years ago. My opinion on him, I don't know. I I don't I don't really understand everything he does, and I think he does some pretty bad stuff. I think I'm going to withhold judgment though, because he's crushing everyone, and I think when you have a unique play style and the results are there, there's maybe there's something really there. What's my opinion on Charlie Carroll's proclivity for being pegged? Nothing wrong with that. Good for him.
You need a take on that?
I mean, getting pegged is. I hear it's a lot of fun from friends. Llama opinions on Thomas Pinnock. Fuck that guy.
Don't get baited too hard, by the way. I find having streamed for quite a while, a lot of people will try and just force some sort of thing that could end up being irritating for you later, where you get some kind of irritating DM, hey man, blah blah blah, and then you feel obliged to reply to it, and it's just a bunch of irritating trash. So keep that in mind when you reply to these questions.
Got it.
You just kind of, you might end up wasting your own time.
Understood. I'm in kind of a weird spot. No slow roll, please, he says. I'm not slow rolling. I have a good hand, but I don't really want to call. God damn it. I have ace king. I have ace king. I have ace king. Let me pull out the RNG. Fuck, where's my RNG? Fuck. Fuck. RNG. No, RNG. RNG. What? Oh, fucking Christ. Oh, we both had ace king, fucking motherfucker.
I don't think you can. What was that? Was that a cold 4-bet and he 5-bet?
Under the gun 4-bet.
Oh,
The
I
small
see.
blind.
Motherfucker. I would have rolled a 9, so I would have folded.
Did you time out there? Is that what happened?
Yeah, I was trying to find an RNG, but I have one up now, so I won't make the same mistake. My Gerogen's not working today, and I normally have the Gerogen RNG up, but I need to restart the computer, but I don't want to sit out. Actually,
Yeah, that is one thing that would be nice. It would be if the timer was a little bit bigger for the clock, because I don't always notice it.
Yeah, there's honestly, you guys should like round up a bunch of graphical suggestions, and we'll just put them into like one document, which we give, because I've been giving them some, but it's they're getting lost in a sea of random bug reports and other things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually going to sit out and restart. So, please don't take my seat.
Don't worry, Daniel will be right there.
Everyone slow roll Llama. It was so funny that Pepe was saying "oh no" in the chat.
I mean, that's a read. You could go off that.
I know I should have gone off of it. Call off ace king. Whatever, dude. Oh god, I wish I had aces just for the pain. Don't take my seat. Need to restart computer. All right, so I'm just gonna do that. See you guys in a bit.
Did he sit out on this right table though? I mean, he has no time bank there
Um,
anyway, so he can't lose his
yeah.
time bank. I guess we'll find out now. He did sit out.
He sat
Okay.
out.
How often do you go around going on a live stream talking shit, Matt, while you randomly dust around with 7-2 offsuit?
I dabble. But he's a real professional at that.
He's quite a pro. All the live
Yeah,
experience
he's a real
shining.
businessman. Just quietly running up a stack and, you know, being a whale.
Ah, bro. Yeah. Interesting stuff. Where did you
So how's
end up in the rankings, Matt? I didn't really have any of your hands come up in terms of submissions for hero call or bluff. Maybe you're 10-7 if he didn't call you down with trash. Could have been a candidate for a best bluff, but yeah. How did you end up in terms
That's
of
still standard for
results
me.
and stuff?
I lost. I think I ran good, at least in terms of all in EV. So I think I lost like 12,000, and I think I was minus 60K or so, on the leaderboard. Is he back? Oh no, he left. Okay. So I'd say minus 6 buy-ins for the first week in EV.
Not the dream. Do you feel like you played like A game, B game? How do you feel like that went?
It's definitely even over the course of just a couple days, I feel like I kind of had to warm up because I was playing. I just hadn't been reg battling for a while, and I was kind of leaving this on my calendar, I guess, as like kind of an excuse to get back into good form. So I think the first couple days was just getting back into it and getting used to it. But now I feel like I'm getting close back to kind of being in top shape. But I mean, it's just fun just to be able to play against three-handed with Linus and Davey, and to really be challenged
Yeah,
as
I've
much as
seen you were
possible.
sitting some of the tougher lineups for sure. Playing a
Yeah,
bit more
that's
3 and 4
sort of the
nights.
fun part of it. You know, just really challenging yourself as much as possible and treating poker as a sport. I mean, I'm not like on a battle to the death or anything. I mean, my wife still, yeah, trying to stay within a certain stop loss, but I really trying to take on the challenge of the game. It doesn't get any better than playing Linus and Davey three-handed, but that's what you aspire to.
I spanned the wheel and I got a 65, and I had no idea what a 65 meant, so I was just like, I'll call it 50-50 and span again.
You ran it. You spun the wheel twice to bluff me.
No, because I span it, got 65, and I was just like, that seems about roughly exactly how often I feel like I'm supposed to bluff. So I was just like, I'll just call that 50-50, and like anything less than 50, I'll send it.
Okay, buddy.
Isn't like
I think I was gonna call river. Turn was a little tough actually. Like, do I shove, fold, or
I had
call?
a really river, but I was just like, don't know.
Turn I liked.
Which hand are you talking about? The 9-10 suited?
10-9 versus kings. We're kind of going over
Yeah.
it a little bit.
Do you call there, or were you
On the river?
actually? Yeah.
Yeah, I think I mostly call on the river, but I have a think and maybe spin the wheel.
I was both
Yeah.
like rooting to roll the bluff and also very relieved when I rolled the give up.
Oh, it just said I was wanting to roll the bluff, but very relieved when I rolled the give up.
Yeah, that's how I feel most of the time.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. He and I have very interesting dynamic, and it's kind of like boiled down to the point where he doesn't really know what to do anymore versus me, so he just tries to pretend I'm trainer. Another deuce 7 for the boy. But yeah. I really do enjoy playing against Prodigy. Oh, he's 3-betting me. I just hit 2 sets, or 2 pair, rather. There's no 2s. I'm gonna let you range bet that king turn. You fucking fish. Well played. Well played. Well played, buddy.
So I was told you're the better player.
I had to do as I was told. Yeah. I don't know if you guys know this. I'll give you some secret tech. Whenever I have the same hand on, like if I'm playing more than one table, if I have the same hand on 2 tables, I actually I play it no matter what, because I expect to win, and I usually do.
That's like some Doyle Brunson stuff from the Super System, just going on a rush of cards or whatever.
Yeah, you gotta play the momentum, man. Momentum's real in poker. I know people don't really believe
Yeah.
in it, but it is real.
They don't talk about it as much as they should.
I mean, yeah, momentum. Anyone who's like been a gambler in their life knows that, you know, you go on runs, and if you know when the run's coming, like you're going to make a lot of money. Play your rush, man. Play your rush.
Yeah.
Oh, spicy. Your mate Brandon Brown was in the chat earlier, by the way, Llama. I think when you went AFK.
Oh, what do you want?
He was barking at you about paddle. Sorry, pickleball.
Yeah, dogs like the park.
He said some. Let me check. He said, "Where is
He
he?
passed it.
I passed it. I'm very good at this game.
His purple name.
Purple name. What? Oh yeah,
The
Llama.
purple-
What's your pickleball rating?
Oh, well, I don't actually have an official duper because I haven't played any tournaments, but I'm probably like a bad 4-0, good 3-5. Playing a 4-bet pot with Linus.
So is your roommate in the Twitch chat talking shit while you're playing?
Is he?
He says, "I just wanted to say that sounds like he's doing it a bit, but he really is a whale disguised as an end boss. It's not an act."
Yeah. It is true. Got a bluff through the Linus.
The best player of all time.
I try to be, but I really am a whale.
So you're both the best player in the game and a whale at the same time?
You know, I'm a man of duality. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Complex figure.
Yeah. I've recently been taking Ozempic. It's been going well.
Nice.
Yeah, I've lost 20 pounds.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
When did you start that?
So I started about 2.5 months ago. And I've been working out for about 4 or 5 months every day. Even my rest days are
Every day.
workouts as well.
Wow.
Yeah, every day. I missed 2 days. I was sick one day, and the next day was Thanksgiving, and I was still recovering from being sick. So I missed those 2 days, but other than that, I haven't missed a single day in about 5 months. And I recently,
Wow.
so I got my bench to 215, and I got my squat to 305. Although I don't have a 1 rep max squat yet. That was doing a set of 8. So I'm pretty happy about my progress.
1 rep max squat.
1 rep max squat.
Very advisable behavior.
I feel like you're memeing.
That's just dangerous, bro. There's not much to gain by doing your maximum weight for 1 rep with a exercise that can fuck up lots of different parts of your body.
Yeah, I mean, my last time I went to failure, and I failed on like the 7th one, and I had to just like let it roll off my back, slide down. Kind of hurt.
Do you guys watch Anatoly on YouTube?
Oh, that shit's great. Can I clean here?
Bro, he's come out with this new shit now where he's got the 30-kilo mop, you know? And so
Oh yeah, I've seen that. I love
it's
that.
great, man. That's so funny.
No, that is great. I love that stuff. Got a big pot between Beppe and Sam.
There is no delay, gentlemen. Llama giving away live tells all over the place. But in reverse. Except for that 7 deuce hand against Linus. Linus had a read on him there.
You can read on
Yeah, I
these
have to
fucking
make
pocket K's, baby.
Bro, you were representing aces. Have you not seen Rounders?
It is true. I was
Where
representing
Teddy
aces.
puts in half of his stack pre-flop, representing aces, but Mike gets the read with kings. That's what Linus did to you.
I just flopped a set versus Yasam, waiting for him to c-bet. Alright, I think I might have to go for the double check, waiting for him to bet.
Yeah, Sam not listening, unfortunately. He said he's watching football. So you can just expose your whole cards right now if you want.
Alright, I'm gonna go for the triple check into check raise on the river with my set. There we go, buddy! Let's go! What did I say? What did I say? What did I say I was gonna do, huh? What did I fucking say? What did I say? Fucking, I told you. I told you I was gonna do it. I fucking warned him. Too bad he's watching football.
he would have known.
Yeah, he would have fucking known. Got him! Wah, wah. Get fucked, retard.
It's a great game.
It's a
I
bad
mean, I
time
feel
to
like
be
I can't
watching the
really
football.
commentate during the hands though, because it's a 1 player per hand. But hard not to react.
Feel free to commentate. Yeah, I'd love to hear what you have to
Well,
say.
it's kind of breaking the rules of poker, I guess. If I
Well, it's just like you commentating and me not being in the call and just listening, right? No big deal.
It kind of depends because say he suggests particular actions are good and then you take one of them, you know? We're in some kind of gray area now. I think that's what he's trying to avoid.
I kind of made a mistake here versus Beppe. I think I mean I went for the turn check, which is fine, but I think when I have the king of diamonds, I need to barrel it off. And I kind of Yeah, it's
They didn't
okay.
see
It's
the
not a big.
action.
Just a slight turn mistake. It's not a big deal. And then River, he went for the block bet, and I think my hand's just a call. Even though my hand wants to call, like, is like worth B75, I can't really reopen action.
Wait, bit too easy. Actually, it's in the chat.
It was a bit too easy.
This is hilarious.
Oh, you don't know?
No, I know of him, but like, what's his name in the chat?
Luke Reeves.
Was he the guy that lost while doing a 200L thing? No, that wasn't him. That was Gazzy B.
Maybe. But bit
Oh,
too
poor Prodigy
easy.
with a set.
Bit too easy, I think, had the largest misclick in online poker, at least on a main site, not an app game.
How big was it?
100K, I think.
Oh, I have a pretty big misclick. Let me see. Wasn't quite 100K. It was 45K though.
You have to story top.
No. It's not story top. It's story bottoming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let's see here. Story bottoming.
Yeah, that should be a prompt for your next ChatGPT session. See what it comes up with.
Large potential pot on the right table. Sam and Linus both 250 deep. Okay. What kind of comment is this, Matt? You see on the screen? Where do these kind of comments come from?
Coin Reserve Watch. I have no idea.
Just an account that goes around shilling things randomly.
I wonder if I'm up money today. I think I am.
Were you stuck at the 10K mins?
No, I won today 10K. I won like 4 buy-ins.
Oh, nice. Where were you on the leaderboard before? In the middle somewhere, right?
I don't know. I haven't really been paying attention because I'm not that close.
He's a businessman. He doesn't have time for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna check back versus Sam here, I think. What do you think the most overrated poker player is, Matt?
I don't want to say. I'll leave that to you.
Probably Limitless.
Yeah, I mean, well, okay, if we're going there.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a softball.
That is a softball. All right. So I started. Now your turn.
He folded out of position. I got one for you, the Llama. How good do you think Keating is? Because I feel like Keating is the kind of guy who actually reads people decently well, at least in Fish v Fish.
Who's Keating?
Alan Keating, the live player.
Oh, I don't know anything about that guy.
Okay.
I've seen him on stream, but I mean, I've heard things. Who knows, man?
Yeah, he's quite an interesting character.
So are you implying he's underrated?
We've opened a sensitive document and it needs to be burned immediately.
Okay,
That's all I
get rid
can
of
tell
it.
you. It needs to be destroyed.
Oh, so I'm actually up 120k today on coin. That's nice.
Well, you can afford a lot of this cat slap token that everyone's talking about.
It's just one buy-in. Come on.
Yeah.
You said you have to give back.
I mean, I have been opening up 7 deuce pure, so yeah, you can suck my dick. I'm doing well.
You're getting dealt 7 deuce quite a lot as well, I must say.
I know. You guys haven't seen. Every time I get 3-bet and fold, it's probably because I have 7 deuce.
Well, obviously you have to 4-bet more. I mean, you only won 4-bet with 7 deuce off.
You've
I mean,
given
torching 50 bigs with 7 deuce off? Miss me with that. I don't need to do that again.
You've given the format a good idea, though. I mean, it's kind of against the spirit of the actual event, but we could include a most VPIP'd 7 deuce, for entry into the game.
Yeah, let's do that. I would love
Automatically give
that.
it to Llama at that point. I mean, advance to go.
What's kind of funny is that it's like kind of like a nuclear arms race where there's that who's the craziest motherfucker, you got to be scary of the craziest motherfucker, right? Because you don't want to half compete because only one person wins, right? So
Right.
you know and I'll tell you right now, I'm the craziest motherfucker, so I think I'd win. Actually, no, we should do it.
My only issue is it's kind of against, the idea of trying to play good. And obviously a bunch of people will just play 0 combos. So, yeah. But it's interesting, right? Like, if you just play 2 or 3 7 deuces and nobody else plays any, it's quite a nice spot.
Yeah.
And suited is obviously playable in some spots.
100% playable. I mean, suited, you don't really fold suited at no rake in the big blind if they open small enough.
Did you follow much of Limitless play out of interest? Because there was a period of time where he was playing big on GG and he was playing a bunch of 7 deuce.
No, I didn't follow the 7 deuce from him. I followed some other stuff. Yeah, I used to. I don't know. I really liked. I thought he was cool. I still think he's cool.
Yeah.
He won one large pot against Chris Brewer with 7 deuce. It was like a 4-bet pot. Maybe blind v blind. Like he 4-bet 7 deuce out of position. Chris had, I think,
Sick.
ace 10 off or something.
Oh, I
And
think I did see that one. Yeah.
he made the 1 card straight on like the wheel. Chris had top pair.
Yeah, I saw that.
I think he check raised the turn, Chris called, and then he banged it on the river and shoved, and Chris tank called like a half pot shove or whatever.
All right, Mid Ellie, I threw out a softball. Your turn.
What, for someone overrated?
Mm-hmm.
You're really turning the screws on me. I'm resistant to talking shit, really.
I know, but you could throw out a little bit.
I can make it a bit easier. Name one reg in the main event that's happening right now, not these tables. Who's bottom 5?
There you go.
Very safely bottom 5, no contention, no room to wiggle. He's hard in the bottom 5.
Go on, buddy.
And let me look at the list then.
And you can't say yourself.
Oh my god, he was obviously.
I was.
He wouldn't have done that actually.
No, I think he might have.
He was going to put himself square in the middle,
people that are actively grinding it didn't like play one session and just gave up immediately.
Yeah, not those guys.
I would say probably Duff.
Who's Duff?
Duty, you mean?
Duff, Duty, yeah.
Oh, Duty. Duty's bottom 5, no contention. I love to hear that.
Oh, I'm getting a message from Duty right now.
Are you really?
Oh, 7 unread messages. Jesus Christ. Nah, I'm just joking. I don't think Duty's gonna care. He's a chill guy.
Sure he is.
Yeah, I think a lot of I don't know, your perception of how good or bad someone is probably has a lot to do with how you've run versus them. I also have just run ridiculously good against him.
7
So
there's Sam Jazzy, kids. Let's fucking go! Got you, Sammy. Wait, replay that one. I like it. Like it like that.
You're getting dealt 7 deuce, like a clearly unfair amount as well. You seem to have that like at least once in orbit.
I peeled the 3-bet. Let's go. Let's go. You know what? We're gonna float one. See what we can do with the third.
Did you have a diamond or not even, right? You didn't even have
No
a diamond, did
baby.
you?
No diamond. Got him. Oh, too easy.
I feel like playing like that should just automatically get you I mean, you should just be invited automatically to every
Well,
game.
He can be as the VIP businessman. So next week,
Yeah.
you guys can qualify to play against Llama when he has 100% PFR with 7 deuce.
That's a good point. You know, I give action. I play 7 deuce while talking on stream. I think I should be a shoo-in for the VIP game. I didn't even think of that. That's a good idea. Have the fans vote on it.
Fans love you.
Yeah, I love me too.
Important.
Yeah, the fan vote thing, I didn't think we were going to have a problem, but I also thought we were going to have more total votes. It seems like it's kind of a problem category, you know, just waiting to happen because someone can finesse it just to have like sneak 1 extra vote in when required, you know?
Yeah, I think we need to figure out a way to make sure that it's more accessible. I think I had trouble even knowing about it. I think it should be like released on
The
like
problem is,
maybe even
it
have
can,
like someone like Yuri, for example, retweet it or have other regs retweet it.
that would be
That way,
great. Yeah, that would be
yeah,
great.
I can help with that. Thing Yuri, and I know Yuri's like he's a great guy and he's totally be down. He's got a good following too. I know like for myself, like I didn't lobby for anyone to vote for me, but in my Discord, I saw people like pointing out which hands were mine, and like you know.
Yeah, your
I don't
hand
think
was very legit winning hand though, you know, for the entire competition. But yeah,
No,
it's
I agree.
I think one thing we could do is we could let fans vote, but we could also have an internal player vote, and then we could, you know, sort of combine results
I
to
do
get
like
something
that.
more reasonable. Because I think
I actually
players
like
would
that.
vote very legitimately.
I agree. Yeah, I like that.
I think even friends might feel that they don't want to vote for their friends because it would seem like they're, you know, leaning for bias, and would really try hard to make sure they're voting in a fair way.
I mean, yeah, I like fucking over Prodigy every chance I get, so.
What do you think of the Prod's trap against your deuce 3 of spades?
I think it was pretty fucking standard, and he's not special for finding a top set check back.
It looked like a fun hand from a washed perspective. I enjoyed that hand. Maybe we can pull it
He
up
asked
for the
me-
viewers.
Kaki asked me what I thought about your trap with aces. Check back the turn
Deuce three of
versus my
spades.
3 deuce.
that one.
Yeah, that one.
Playing the challenge so far.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, well, one of next week's fan votes is just coolest play. So it could be any kind of strange play, like Decky's turn raise with the king 7, for example. Because there's no real place to put a hand like that if there's not a category for just any play.
Honorable Decky.
This honorable Decky. I think
This honorable Decky.
yeah, that's the one you coined. I like that. This honorable Decky.
Yeah, he's peak honor. Are you up or down? You're up.
Yeah. I lost like 50 BB at the start, but other than that, it's all up.
Nice.
Maybe we can check this hand out. It's kind of at the bottom of the screen, so not really perfect. But just so the fans know what we're
Is this the 3
discussing.
deuce hand?
Yeah, but it's in the wrong format. Yeah, but
I
whatever.
mean, we both played it perfect. I like Llama, but I keep thinking of that I know it smelled crazy in there meme when we hear it from the grindhouse. I have an assistant who comes once a day, cleans up, and she buys candles religiously. It smells quite nice.
I think it's a cool hand.
Yeah, I think it's I agree.
Is 5-3 suited pure open button, no recommends? Of interest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Actually, I don't know, but I know I pure open it. But yeah, I think 5-3 suited, and then 4-3 suited might get in there as a mix, and that's it.
As you get deeper, you RFI a little bit wider. So if you're anything higher than 100 BBs, it probably starts opening.
I will trust you on that. I never really
I
studied
know you're a
pre-flop.
rec, but wouldn't know of such things.
Yeah, I mean, pre-flops never really interested me.
Even the flop, not that crazy about.
No. I was about to rocket it off versus Beppe, but I'll just let him have it. I had the right hand, but the wrong suits. I gotta be disciplined somewhere.
So it comes down to the suits. That's where you take your stand.
That's funny.
Can maybe pull up some hands from outer tables. I've had them running in the background.
Yeah.
Can sort by
Yeah,
pot
Pat
size.
Howard is a top 1 high stakes coach. But I'm biased.
Alright, check a hand out, gentlemen. Walk us through it.
Patrick Howard.
Oh. What? The replayer is rigged.
Just like,
It shows the pot as like 38k, but it's just like shipping over a 4-bit or whatever. The 3-bet by Prodigy. Oh, what the fuck? It's just flying through the action. And he c-bets on 4 deuce rainbow against cutoff. Checks 5700 pot, like 2 SPR. Sunny stabs third. Oh, and rams. Sunny calls. What do you think of this check rip
Oh, wow.
on turn?
Draw owning, if I've ever seen it. Ran into a boat, did ya? Nines versus ace queen. Why'd you jam ace queen?
Yeah, I think I should raise them all in.
Raise not all in.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I don't know. Almost a raise shot.
Owen says that his play wasn't very sharp.
I mean, I just have like unblockers to all the floats, but I think the size is just not all in. But we were deeper and I wasn't paying enough attention. Oh, speaking of not paying enough attention.
Well, I know you're not raising me. Fuck.
Another random hand here. Danil versus Kevin, min raise pre. Larger check raise on flop. Hot barrel on turn. Whatever. It's cooler.
That's pretty brutal.
Yeah, I guess if Chris is asking me, I still review every pot. It isn't necessarily anything over 6 big blinds. If I play a ton of hands in one day, it might be 10. But I review, yeah, every hand that I play of significance.
Llama, how do you plan to remodel Owen and undo all of Yuri's Zohar knittery?
I think that work's already been done.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys have been paying attention.
You just called it off with ace queen suited there.
Yeah, did you not see the ace queen? Fuck, man. It's actually really funny if you look at Owen's graph. Like, you can see exactly when he came to Vegas and started staying with me. It's fucking insane. We definitely influence each other a little bit. Llama, what's your BRM for heads up battles and for ring battles? You don't need a BRM when you're winning at 10.
Yeah, the reviews aren't. I'm not going to go deep into everything if it's standard. I'm really only looking to see if there's anything I didn't feel like I fully understood. But if I'm even unsure about something, I'll usually check it and kind of run it in GTO Wizard to see. Even if I made the right play, that's not really what I'm looking for. It's if I was confident in the decision that I made. So making the right decision isn't enough. You have to know that it's the right decision.
Wait, so you reviewed our 6s versus 10-7 hand. Did you notice the flop mistake?
Yes, but that's pretty systematic. Like I already knew that a lot of the 10 or like a lot of the jack high and queen high spots where there's a gutter on board, especially you mainly want to use 3/4. I just hadn't implemented that yet. That's
Oh.
something that I did review the hand.
Is my call winning or losing on the river?
It was -5 BB, but also I know you're a very intuitive player, so you're mainly just thinking about whether or not I'm over bluffing in that exact situation, and with timing involved, whatever metrics you want to use. So
Yeah.
you may be right.
Well, we'll never know.
No, we do know. You were right. So
Are you gonna give up
yes.
10-9 there, Matt?
What's up? Sorry.
Do you give up 10-9 there?
I don't remember the exact spot. I think I'm more likely to jam or use combos that block 10-7 or that block 6-7. So 10-7 is probably a lot better.
So
I
you
don't
would just
know what I'm doing
check
10-9.
back or not all in, or
What was the exact board?
Jack 8-4 turn 5 river ace and then 2 spades on the flop. Turn was rainbow, river rainbow.
I'm not gonna say exactly, but I assume that I would bluff it at some frequency.
Okay.
Yeah, so GTO, someone else asked about this. I mean, GTO Wizard actually made some adjustments to their analyzer function, so you can upload all of your hands. And one thing that's kind of nice about it is that you can filter for your biggest EV losses. So it can really save you a lot of time if you're the type of person that wants to study that way. Is just kind of batch all the hand histories into GTO Wizard and then just review your biggest mistakes, so you don't have to take forever.
Matt, do you like that the state of Hold'em is in such a place where that's a thing that people are doing, or does it tilt you?
Positive or negative about it, I think it depends a lot on the person. I think for me, I tend to like it, but I understand if other people wouldn't. Like I know you and I have talked about it, but I just had a lot more success in using the solvers and using all the software because I'm a very systematic thinker, and so it helps me be more efficient and get better at the game. But I can see the perspective, obviously, that it takes away from the purity aspect as well. Using guts and intuition, stuff like that.
Yeah, and just obviously the availability of such a thing also creates other problems. Sounds depressing. I mean, I like playing PLO. It's not an issue. It's great.
It's just
Also-
that way in all games, though. I just think even in something like chess, that it's something where computers have completely changed the game. And regardless of what should or shouldn't be, I just think that technology is going to constantly evolve any kind of game like this, and you just have to evolve with it if you want to stay competitive.
Game's finished, by the way, it looks like. Maybe Llama, to close, I'll ask you a question I sometimes ask people. Robbie Jade Lou. Cheater or nah?
You know, I oh never mind. Yeah, cheater.
Matt, what do you reckon?
I have no idea.
I
Llama,
actually
Llama is correct.
so I took so I had this this thing where for complex reasons I needed to lie detector someone. And I was pretty sure that the guy was full of shit. And he passed the lie detector test after like 2 weeks of prepare or whatever. And well, anyways, it turns out the guy who gave the lie detector test was also the same guy that did Robbie's lie detector test.
Well, and this other guy, like, you know, he didn't lose the money or whatever. He made up some bullshit. Did you bust him for whatever the spot was?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Not to get into details too much,
Oh.
but it just went his way.
But you never found like compelling evidence, I mean, to prove that the lie detector test that he passed was something that shouldn't have worked. You just still believe
No,
your initial thing, or
I think I'm about to get in fucking buttoned on all the tables. Fucking Christ. Thanks, Pepe. Here, this one's fair.
oh look, it's an ACR bug reverse button thing. Is it?
Yeah. Wait, yeah, some Vegas house always has it. What's the point?
It's hilarious.
Pepe says button, please. I don't know what's the protocol on the reverse button. You know, like where you're the small blind.
Yeah, no, that's even EV. It was out of position BVB is even EV. I can't type
Have you
P's.
looked into that? Not sure if
Yeah,
that's true.
isn't it?
I'd have to double check. I don't. I think we've basically agreed that when it ends, you just sit out a small blind because there's no way you can even it up afterwards. Like you can't give someone else their
Yeah.
small blind back because it just goes right to heads up. So you just end the table.
You can play 2 more hands, but obviously that doesn't affect anything.
It doesn't fix
Yeah,
it. I mean, if he
you just
wants
sort of
100 bucks.
claim the site.
Oh yeah, we're good. It's plus EV for position. Yeah, it's plus EV for him, so let him have it. And I folded, so whatever.
Anyway, man, nice stream. Good results. The 7 deuce, I'm sure the fans appreciate. That was
Yeah.
some funny moments. Pity you couldn't dodge the KK. Would have been interesting if it was any other hand where he's not
I
re-raising
wish
all
he
in.
would have
Bruh.
called. I wanted to see post flop and get it through somehow.
Oh, I
Ace
don't
on
think
the
I'm
turn.
getting it. I'm not getting it through. That would have been fun, though. I would have tripled it off. You better believe it.
You were flopping a gutty, if you recall.
Yeah, I do. All right, boys.
Yeah, but
I'm
ace on
gonna
the turn or something. Yeah. GG.
I'm gonna head. GG, guys. Bye.
Yeah, good night, bro. Yeah, Matt, and thanks for joining, bro, as well. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go watch the Eagles with my parents now.
Catch you, bro.
See ya.
Everybody else. Okay, that's it. Pretty good fucking stream, huh? Not that I did anything, but it was enjoyable to participate in. Any questions? Any questions before we fuck this off? Rough estimate on leaderboard. The only information I have has been published. I'm not sure if they updated their website, but if you check CoinPoker socials like Twitter and Instagram, they will have the latest leaderboard. Although possibly they didn't put all the bottom spots. Somebody complained about that to me, but I gave them all the information, so that's, as far as I'm concerned, my job done. When Sonny on the mic? Yeah, good question, man. I actually asked him. He told me that he's in Prague though, and he's on a shit microphone. But yeah, when he's back, I would guess so. When he's back, Beppe guest or Jassem? I mean, Jassem was saying today that he might join, but then he ended up watching football. When Linus is guest, I mean, if he wants to, sure, but I don't know if it's his thing or not. Bit too easy, maybe. I mean, he was in the chat. Should be mandatory to commentate once. I mean, that'd be cool. Sure, yeah, it would be cool. Lots of things like that were an option. I mean, we could have said, hey, guys, you know, in order to participate in this event, we're going to require this, we're going to require that. But there was no way to know how well the event was going to go. I mean, I'd say it's going pretty well so far. And I wanted things to be easier, not harder, to get players to want to play. So I wasn't going to go ahead and suggest that kind of stuff. And a lot of the guys were just positive for it. They were like, it's a great idea, you know? We should try and help the event by doing some commentary. And Matt Marinelli, or Marinelli rather, was one of the first people to push for the event in general and also to offer to commentate. So there's a few other guys like him that are more than happy. Like you see Llama, he'll do whatever he thinks is good for the game. He lives to give. So there's lots of guys like that at the top of poker. I mean, I guess they can appreciate what the game has done for their own lives and freedom. And so they're willing to give back. It makes total sense. And it's definitely appreciated by the fans. So pretty good stuff. I mean, the only thing that I've really done is try to sell the idea to the site and the players that there can be some ground for mutual benefit. And I think we're seeing that succeed at the moment. Yeah, so, I mean, yeah, thanks, Sharky Jaws in the YouTube chat. He says, all at least upvote the stream. I mean, it's true. I mean, the one thing, so I'll just deal you into the spot. The one thing that we can do right now to improve the chance of this event running longer is if you guys like and subscribe to this the CoinPoker socials. Because that is the way that they're viewing this. They're viewing it as an investment. And if they get out of this investment what they're hoping to get out, then we're going to continue this event for longer. If it doesn't go as well, if we don't hit particular goals, I'm not going to share them obviously, but if we don't hit particular goals, the event is probably only going to run for 1 more week after the Christmas break. But if the goals are met or even broken, you could expect another month of play in this event. So as annoying and irritating as it is for me to say, like and subscribe, please go ahead and do those things. You know, if you do like the content, if you want to get Llama back on the mic, these small little actions do amount to something that puts us in a position to do this. Because, I mean, there's prizes being put up. Like you saw Sam playing 2 tables today. Like Sam plays all game formats, doesn't give a fuck. You know? It's a decent amount of EV for the players. And Sam knows it. But he's willing to do it because he supports this event idea as well. So we just have a lot of people on the same page trying to get the game of poker being put in the spotlight, you know? So the least you guys can do, I don't want to guilt trip too hard, is to do that kind of stuff. Engage with the posts, you know, chat a bit, whatever the fuck. All of it really does help. So yeah, shilling over, stream over. I got to go. Somebody says Amso and Laszlo playing 60K. I wouldn't mind sweating it, but do you know what I have to do right now? I have to edit a video and cut out several parts that the people have requested for me to cut out. We had Make Boyfriend and George joining me to review some of Week 1's hands. We also had Oh Hi Mark. And we also had Llama, Decky, and Prodigy. And they were all saying stuff that required editing out. So I have to go ahead and edit like 3.5 hours of video into something a little bit shorter, probably a 3-hour video. And then I'll be putting that up on CoinPoker's YouTube channel whenever I'm done, which might be 4 or 5 hours from now. So I'm not exactly thrilled to get into my work-filled evening, but that's what I'm planning on doing. So yeah. See you guys on the next one. Hopefully we'll have another good stream like this on the next weekend. Catch you guys fucking later.